I think just by existing, we really do help support local WIC agencies because, we are a member-based organizations. And, when local agencies reach out to us, we can put them in contact with other local agencies. When we have committees or task forces or even board sections, this is a way for our WIC community to talk to each other and really get feedback like, hey, this is coming up in our WIC clinic. Has anyone else experienced this? And so I think just like by being the National WIC Association, we do a lot to support local WIC agencies.
I'm not alone, so when I don't know the answers, or maybe even my local agency doesn't know the answers, I feel like the association has provided a space that's open that I can reach out to other people. The information's not just stopping with me. I feel like I've really been able to not just take that to be a part of my toolbox, that I've really been able to kind of either create trainings or be able to bring that information back that I'm learning to many of my other coworkers as well.
As a local agency, even a state agency, we don't have the resources, we don't have the connections to work on a national level. So the NWA provides that opportunity to represent this program at a national level.
Our families are the most important thing, and NWA focuses on that. It uplifts our voices to Congress and brings WIC's issues to the forefront, to those that need to hear it. And that's really important because as a state director, you don't reach out to the politicians. NWA staff can do that. They make sure our voices are heard and that the issues that are important to us are brought forward.
The participant voice is super important, and understanding who we're serving or who is being served is very important so that we can reach them and make them feel comfortable and make them feel very welcome.
Innovation is a core principle of the WIC program, and NWA really drives innovation and research through the work that we're doing with our members. And there's always been this kind of iterative approach to making program improvements, whether that's in the clinic or whether it's at like the federal policy level. There's always been this intention to constantly reflect and constantly make improvements. I think one of the ways WIC has been able to do that is in looking at the data that it collects. WIC is a program that is built on data and built on research. Innovation, it doesn't just happen through technology, but it's happening in how we approach participants. It's happening in how we train the staff who work in the program. An innovative approach is about really centering around the participant and responding to their needs based on what we know through data and research.
Through NWA, I'm able to meet with colleagues from across the nation. All of us come together and bring our experiences so that we can advance this work, advance our policies, our practices, our procedures to our entire body of NWA members at large. So when we talk about this journey of diversity, equity, inclusion, it starts with us, but it actually leaves us so that it can impact our millions of families that we serve across the nation.
I just think the ways in which NWA's presence in DC and in terms of just networking with other organizations and really just move public health forward as a whole, it all benefits WIC. And so I think the role that NWA has played in really shaping and changing the program for the better, it's huge.
And it's good to have somebody there who can speak that language and do what they need to do to make sure that our agency receives the time, receives the attention, and people know what we really are doing.
WIC is only one of 15 USDA food programs, so it would be very easy for us to get lost. NWA staff make sure we don't get lost in the noise and that our voices are heard and the issues for our families are elevated. NWA is really important for WIC.